Hi folks, Tony Knight, dog listener here. Just quickly doing this film, just packed, ready to go to Download Festival, so a bit of rock and roll is going to go on this weekend, but I'm taking my niece Kerry. Now she's 15 years old, there's going to be thousands and thousands of heavy metal fans, and Uncle Tony is feeling a little bit of pressure, because I've got to look after her, you know, and being 15, she's going to think I can look after myself. I remember what I was like when I was 15, but, you know, there's a certain responsibility there, and of course that always comes back to the same feeling that dogs have if they believe they're the decision makers in their packs, if they believe they're the leaders, the alphas, because of course they're responsible for the safety of the rest of their pack. Now they're in a world they don't understand. I mean, I know I'm going to a heavy metal festival, but still it's kind of, you know, scary for Uncle Tony. But a dog doesn't understand the world it's in, and therefore it's going to get freaked out by all sorts of things. And this ties in very neatly with something that Jan Fennell and I did recently. We contacted our dog listeners worldwide. These are all the people that we've trained to do our job, who are helping people in all four corners of the world to help them with their dogs. And we asked them, what are the 5 most common problems that you deal with your clients? And pretty unsurprisingly, the top 5 came back as this: excessive barking, separation anxiety, pulling on the lead, and then aggression to dogs and to people. So you're dealing with a dog in a world it doesn't understand, and it's trying to cope and trying to make decisions and getting it all wrong. And what we can do as dog listeners is we can show the owners how to show the dogs that the owners are the responsible ones. Now, as well as obviously, I mean, you could do a lot worse than get the DVD Jan Fennell, the dog listener, because in this you have all the information you need to solve all of the problems. But some people just want to know how to solve individual problems first, you know, just to get us started, to get that little bit of confidence to then go on and deal with the rest of it. And so how can we help? Well, we've been getting together and coming up with ways of teaching people the individual steps. And first of all, with separation anxiety, I mean, you can get the free report from me on the 7 signs of separation anxiety. Go to my website, www.tony-knight.co.uk, for more information on that. We've also got an ebook which you can now purchase for very little money about separation anxiety, so you can solve the problems that you're getting with your dogs. Secondly, pulling on the lead. Now this is a really big one, and I know that there are so many people out there that give you gadgets and gizmos and promises of how to stop the dog from physically pulling, but just the other day I saw 2 people with 2 Yorkshire Terriers with body harnesses on, and the Yorkshire Terriers were pulling, and so they don't work. So what we've come up with, and it's going to be available soon, is Jan Fennell's Amishin Honesty Lead, which is going to be a lead together with instructions so you can get happy and in control. Really excited about that, and we know it makes a difference because we've done it all the time, all over the world, for years and years, helping people with that problem. When it comes to excessive barking, well, we are going to be developing that. It's really simple, and above all, you do not need to put any sort of gadgets or, you know, those bondage equipment things that cause the dog pain, electric shock collars, citronella collars, you know, anything that causes the dog discomfort or physical pain doesn't need to be done. Because the solution is to change the dog's mind about who's in charge. And as for aggression, again, we're working on that. We can help people, obviously, and go to Jan Fennell's website, janfennellthedoglistener.com, and you can find out maybe a dog listener in your area. Doesn't matter which country you're in, there's probably someone there who can help you to sort out those problems. But also, I'm just put off by the bell because it's time for lunch here in France, and the bell's ringing to say, get some lunch, get some lunch, get some lunch. So if you hear ringing in the background, it's not you've got tinnitus. Mind you, probably after this weekend, I might think I'm hearing that all the time after standing too close to AC/DC. But so with the aggression, yes, we can deal with that as well. Think about the dog's trying to protect you, doing the best of its ability, and it can't cope, and so it's panicking. So what we can do is we can change the dog's mind. So look out for future announcements from us on how to deal with aggression specifically. Audiobooks, I think, is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to be releasing some audiobooks so people can download for just a few pounds. Which is kind of equivalent of a few euros and a few dollars now, considering what the world economies are like. They're all pretty much the same. And you'll be able to get cracking and start changing the relationship with your dog today to get the one that you both deserve. So that's all from me. Thanks for listening, and if I shout the next time that I do one of these, it's because I can't hear anything. So rock and roll. Cheers.